says Lyndon behaved hypocritically out of the gate, bitch. All that disgraceful and like an adolescent boy. Jesus Christ, the living word of the Father is Lord. Praise be. And I-Fi, hello to you. Neo,
Greetings.
hello to you. And Carney's Ride, hello to you. Gentlemen,
I just
how
want
are
to
you
say
speaking?
that very few people can pull off being a whore and a slut, and the fact that you could do both at the same time even amazes me.
And still receive the complaint. Oh, you're making a lot of noise, Carney. And still receive the complaint that I'm not showing enough skin on screen.
How do you do it? Is it magic?
I don't know. Hi, Mama. Everybody say hi, Mama.
Hi, Mama.
Hey, Mama.
Oh, let's.
Anyways, I'm just here to bang the moderator so I can win some debate.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Well, that was fun. I thought it was pretty fun. I don't know.
How'd you run across him? How'd you first meet Millionaire Bachelor?
I found him via Andrew Wilson, because like they had some steam going on, and Millionaire Bachelor, I saw like a video about him putting out billboards, like buying billboard time about Andrew Wilson. And so I saw the stream and I went and I joined in on the chat and I interacted with the chat, and he's like, "Oh, Raging Tomato, like, yeah, you want come on up?" And I was like, "All right, I'll come on up, whatever." And so I went up, I had a brief little, I don't know, maybe 30-minute conversation with him. Everything was fine. And then, I don't know, like maybe a few weeks later, Andrew had his Trash Talk extravaganza, which is super fun. You have to watch those. Mm-hmm. And then during that process, and like Millionaire Bachelor was live, and Andrew found out he was live and was the Trash Talk extravaganza, was making fun of Millionaire Bachelor and trying to get on his stream or whatever. And I went over to Millionaire Bachelor's side and I said, "Oh, it looks like you got yourself into a little bit of a pickle here, MB." And he got just irate, mad out of nowhere and started calling me all sorts of names and saying all sorts of crazy stuff. And it was terrible and it was mean. And I was
There's
like,
no crying in baseball.
There's no crying in baseball. And so I sent him a message, I think the next day or whatever, saying like, "Why don't you come on and talk some shit to me then, you know?" And he didn't get back to me, so I was like, whatever. And then he just got back to me the other night and he's like, "Yeah, let's do it. You know, like we'll do this." And I was like, "All right, fine." And then he made all these demands and I was like, whatever.
Yeah, and you were really good with them. And you know, there's no reason to call you words or names. It's so stupid, right? It lowers. He's got a good image, like with the shrouded character and all that. And not typical behavior for a millionaire, perhaps, but you know, there you have it.
Well,
he might actually be a
thousandaire.
He might actually be a thousandaire if there is that possibility.
Very possible. Either way, like I still think that, you know, like I gave him the choice of whether to bring Andrew up or not. So he can't be mad at me because I said, whichever way you want is whatever you get. Like, this is your time. So if you want me to give him the link, I will. If you don't, that's fine. So he can't blame me for that either. But Michael Arnold coming in with a big 10. I'm an hour behind, but I love watching Sarah drink a 12-ounce White Claws. Beautiful blondes with little hands are the best. I actually have big hands for my size, by the way. I have fairly large hands. And Ghost 1978 coming with the big 5 says, FYI, there was a huge mural painted on the side of the big building in MB's stream. It was found easily by searching the image on Google. And I think that's fair. Like, you have to be stupid to show things that are very easily identifiable, right?
Well, that's how you get the smoke, right? You know, you portray a particular image about yourself. You know, you got the mask, the little Freddy Krueger hat on. You know, you got the dogs, you got the background, and I think what he's just trying to do is he's trying to, you know, obviously grow his channel by being, you know, inflammatory. He's trying to be controversial, and when you go after content creators, to Rachel's point earlier, you go after somebody as big as Andrew. he's gonna come at you. You know,
Right.
he's already proven that he will do that, and you know, I definitely don't condone doxing in any way, shape, or form. I don't really think that's cool. But I do think he should have stood his ground and just kind of had the conversation because,
Right.
you know, whether his internet went out or he just really got mad and left, you know, from the outsider's perspective, it looks like he ran. And when you're demanding that type of aggression towards another content creator, you know, and then they actually respond, you know, you leaving it makes you look like, you know, you don't really know what you're talking about.
Right.
So, you know, I mean, he missed his red eye, right? It was 45 minutes only for the stream.
Yeah, he told me he was only going to come on for 45 minutes.
So maybe he rescheduled it, or you know, he forgot that he had to take it. But if he's a millionaire, he can just get another red eye, right? So
yeah,
you know. But no, you know, I've actually been listening the whole time. I was playing some Diablo 4 after my 11-hour shift, and I wanted to come on by and say what's up to everybody. I don't really get on here that much.
No, we love having you. Hold on, let me do a quick overlay because we have somebody in the background. Sir Rothschild, can you voice confirm for me?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay, so I am one of Millionaire Bachelor's associates, right? So I'm part of his group. And I can verily, in the most respectful way, confirm that he actually is who he says he is.
Okay.
So let me explain how it works. So Millionaire Bachelor is an individual, right? He used to have a record label, right? So that's how he started out. He used to have a record label, you know, and he had an associate, or one of his employees was an artist, right? And this artist, through Millionaire Bachelor's connections, they were able to secure a song with Kendrick Lamar. Like, you can see this on his channel. He's got the song there. There's no copyright strikes. Kendrick Lamar is there, you know. So Millionaire Bachelor really is who he says he is. I mean, there's going to be a lot of people that attack him because he doesn't show his face. But, you know, if you are a high net worth individual, of course you're not going to want to, you know, show your face, especially in, you know, in areas like DC and Philly. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, he's who he says he is. I mean, Wilson's gonna come at him and say, you know, this and that, but you know, Millionaire Bachelor really is who he says he is. You know, I mean, I'm not. I mean, I wouldn't want this to be an echo chamber. I'm open to anyone that disagrees, and I'm open to, like, if anyone wants to, you know, give me some facts or whatever they think of. Shoot, you know, I'm here to defend him. So.
Well, okay. Can I just confirm you're not going to show any peens on screen or anything? Why would I do
that?
Well, hold on. It's a fair question. I ask everybody who's in avatar mode who has not been here before or that I'm not familiar with. So confirming you're not going to show any peen on screen or anything gross that would violate TOS?
No, I won't. I promise. I won't show nothing like that.
Fair enough. All right. Okay, so you are an associate, I guess. Well, you're part of the crew, right? As a bachelor.
Yes.
Okay. How long have you been part of his crew?
I mean, I've been part of his crew for a long time. I only recently joined because, I mean, I've been doing my own things, like, offline, you know. But I only recently just joined, you know. But I've been part of his crew for a while, like months.
Okay. And what drew you to his I guess channel or to being a part of his crew?
Because he's authentic. So, like, he tells you the truth. Like, he's brutally honest. Me as an individual, I'm someone that values brutal honesty. Like, he tells you the truth regardless of what it, you know. And I feel like that is brutal honesty is something that's required for any success, or brutal honesty is a, you know, because I'm a Catholic, so I believe in the truth and that kind of stuff, you know. So yeah, brutal honesty is something I find. Oh, okay, good, great, fantastic. Something we both agree on. But I believe in brutal honesty because it's also, I believe in freedom of speech as well. So, but yeah, I mean, basically just the honesty, you know, the brutal honesty, the authenticity of his brand. So
that's fair.
Well, while we're going for brutal honesty, does a millionaire really even mean anything anymore? I mean, like, it's 2024, dude. That's like barely paying the bills these days.
Dr. Evil, $1 million
Just say-
isn't exactly a lot of money. We've been investing in a small Seattle outfit, coffee maker. So, 1 billion, 1 million, 1 billion, right?
It depends.
I mean,
a million.
I'm like a
it
millionaire.
depends. It really.
remember-
It depends. It
Hold on,
depends.
do you remember
Are you-
Austin Powers when what's his name? Baldy's like $1 million.
$1 million.
And they start laughing and he's like 100 billion.
Well, it depends.
dollars.
A million. If you're $1 million in net worth, that's pretty much normal. $1 million liquid.
That's
is
what I'm
different
saying.
story.
Like, that's like
It's different.
average. So
Yeah,
like,
no, I'm
why
saying,
is
but
that,
I'm
like,
saying,
bragging
I'm
rights?
saying $1 million liquid. But the thing is, he's not just a millionaire. Like, he's a multi-millionaire. He's got like 57 properties, all across America, dude.
Okay, but he's still a bachelor, so
I mean, dude, look, think about
he's
it.
more money or
He's
something.
no. Think about it, dude. He's 6'3", right? He's
Or
attractive.
is
no
he a
diddy.
millionaire because he's a bachelor? Now that's an
No.
interesting question.
No, he's
Well,
6'3", right? He's attractive, right? No diddy,
but-
no diddy. Pause, no diddy, right? Of course, he's gonna be a
In
bachelor.
all
He's rich.
fairness,
You know what I'm saying?
though, like,
Of course, he's
kind
gonna be a
of-
bachelor, dude.
Okay, as a female, may I? Actually, first, let me do a quick voice confirm. Jeff, is that you?
Yeah, hey.
Okay, we're not going to show anything on screen, correct? That we
No, we're
shouldn't be
good.
showing no peens, no
No.
porn.
My name is Jeff. My name is Jeff.
My name's Jeff. My name's Jeff. No, I'm part
Fair
of the
enough.
principal. I wouldn't do that to you, Sarah.
Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate the voice confirmation. As a female, just from female perspective, I've interacted with gentlemen, obviously, and I find it quite odd because I've dated some very well-off men, and I married a very well-off man as well. And like, my perspective is that most don't really talk about what they have; they just have, right?
Yeah,
And
I
so
mean,
for
I mean,
somebody to
yeah.
come on and constantly talk about things like a marble fire. I have a fucking marble fireplace, for Pete's sake. I mean, legit, like, I have one too, and I'm your average mid whatever American, actually probably below mid American, and I have one too in my home. And I don't know. To me, it just kind of made me chuckle a little bit when I saw that stream, and he keeps saying, like, I've got a marble fireplace. I've got a marble fireplace.
He's being hyperbolic. It's like, how you were saying with Andrew Wilson, like, if you internalize it too much, it's the same with him. He's just being hyperbolic. It's showmanship. You know what I'm saying? He's from New York. That's how they talk. They're larger than life characters.
Hello, Sir Rothschild. How you doing, man?
I'm all right. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. I can I ask you a couple of questions just for
Go
clarification?
for it. Shoot.
Sure. Well, first and foremost, I'm from New York and I don't talk like that, but that's besides.
Wait, what'd you say? Sorry, your thing's cutting out.
Oh,
dude.
I said that I'm from New York and I
One
don't
sec,
talk
one sec,
like
hold
that, but, that's besides the point. So let me ask you something. Do you know him in real life, or is this just somebody you found online?
No, keep going. You were saying something?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you keep going. Sorry, my thing was cutting out. Yeah.
Okay, no, that's okay. So one of my questions is he somebody that you know in real life, or is he just somebody that you met on the internet?
Someone that I have met on the internet.
Okay, and have you ever met in person? Like, has there been any sort of conferences or, any outings, anything of that nature?
He doesn't sell any courses, so no.
Okay. Next question. Are you also a millionaire?
Am I a millionaire?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to disclose my financial situation.
You don't have to tell me specific numbers. I'm just asking, are you up there? You know what I mean?
I mean, net worth. It's hard to say. It's hard to quantify. I don't really know, bro.
Okay, no worries.
It's
That's
pretty
cool.
easy.
No,
I mean,
you're good.
I could quantify my net worth, and
No,
I'm a
you're-
blonde.
You're good. You're good. So one more question. So, what do you define the truth? Because you said that you like that he speaks the brutal, honest truth. Now, I'll be honest. I just found out about him today, so I don't really know much about him outside of the show that I've been watching here. So, can you identify some of the things that he says that you feel are very truthful it, you know, really made
Well,
you a fan and made you want to support him?
brutal, honest truth. I mean, for example, when it comes to dating, he put it bluntly. Like he said, "Look, man, it's because a lot of people will tell you all this crap, like oh, personality and all this other shit, right?" He just said straight up, "Look, man, it's either you're attractive or not. It's that simple. There's no gimmicks. There's no fucking talk or whatever. There's no game. It's just either you're attractive or not." He said, go to the gym. Forget about like trying to leverage money to like attract women. Just make yourself more attractive. And that's the first time I've ever heard that. Because most people will tell you all this bullshit like game and all this fucking shit. When it's just you're either an attractive male or not. It's that simple.
Well, I agree with you that you know, looks do matter, and as far as personality is concerned, I think personality more comes into play, you know, once you're actually there in the game talking to people, because your looks and your body at the gym are, and your money for that matter, are only going to get you so far, right? Like, what if you're a millionaire and you meet somebody, but they're with you because you're a millionaire and your butt ugly?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's got nothing to do with anything but your appearance, your attractiveness. It's got
Well,
money doesn't play a factor into any of this stuff.
Well, that I mean, I see that's a little bit more of the black pill perspective, which honestly I can respect that. I think looks do matter. But do you think that that's the only real defining factor? It's just looks?
Pretty much, dude. I would say it's it does most of the work because you have to think about it. What is an attractive? What happens when you're attractive? Think about the lifestyle you live, the positive feedback. You know, there's a lot that goes into it
You
that
could be
you
a
would
Chad and live
naturally.
in a trailer park. That your attraction doesn't have anything to do with your lifestyle.
It
Do you
would,
agree
I'm
with that?
saying you would naturally be more confident if you're if you make yourself attractive. Like if you go to the gym, you get bigger, you look smacks, you look better, whatever it takes to make yourself look better. Like maybe going to the gym, getting ripped, or like it could even be, you know, mainly the gym. That's the only one I can think of, you know. But if you really make yourself appear better, you'll be more confident because you know what I'm saying? You just naturally know. Like you know, like I'm not too sure if I don't know, like it's really that simple, dude. There's no complexity to it, you know?
Okay, so let's say just a thought experiment here, right?
You can't deny this stuff, bro. Like
No,
I
I'm
know
not.
because
First of all, I'm not. I'm a man. Look, I'm a man.
You know
Okay,
what I'm saying?
31. I've been on this world for a little while, and I certainly have been rejected because of my looks. So I'm not going to pretend that doesn't matter. Okay, but let's say, for example, you've looks max. You know, you cut your hair, you got a suit. You know, you got your finances in order, but you never learned how to socialize with the opposite sex, right? And now, as a result, even though you have the money, you have the clout, you have the appearance, you know, you still don't know how to talk to
Dude,
anybody. So don't you think that at some point personality would play a factor as well?
not necessarily. I'm saying the chances of you developing a good personality are way low. The chances of you having an extraordinary personality are way lower than you being born good looking. Like to have an extraordinary personality, have that super game, that super mouth. I'm not saying it doesn't exist. I'm saying that it's very like in order to have a personality that's awesome that people love, you have to go through a lot of shit, dude. Like you literally have to go through a lot of shit, man, to develop that mouthpiece, right? But what I'm saying is that it's much easier just to improve your appearance. And if you improve your appearance, right, the amount of options that you have will increase. So you will naturally gain more experience because you have more options to then, you know, placate and sort of, you know, you'll figure it out as it comes along. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know, definitely I can agree with, you know, first of all, I'm an advocate for fitness. So I will agree that, you know, the more physically fit you get yourself, you are going to grow a certain degree of confidence. But I would say that's only a small portion, to be perfectly honest with you, because you could be the best looking dude, but are you maintaining relationships or are you just getting like one night stands? You know, like what's the actual goal? Because if you're looking for just a one night stand, then yeah, you know, you could probably just get away with, you know, lifting some weights and, you know, like spitting some game, right? But is that the goal, or would
I mean,
you
come
want...
on. Let's keep it real, man. Like normal, just, bro. Like you act like conversation with humans is like some complicated thing that people have, bro. Just be normal. Just have a normal conversation with people, right? If the people, if bro, if you have a normal conversation with a chick, right, and
Mhm.
she finds you attractive, bro, it's not gonna be something that's you're not gonna have to do all this. It's not difficult, bro. If you know what I'm saying, like the
I
more
agree.
appealing, you know, the more appealing you are, as a person, like how the more healthy you look, whatever, the more attractive you look. If you're an attractive male, right, bro, it becomes just having normal conversations is just it's like conversations. You know what I'm saying? Just be nice. You know, like not be nice in a way, but I'm saying what I'm trying to say is that is not a primary factor in this situation.
I agree with everything you just said about just being normal and having a regular conversation with another human being. I
I'm
think
not
that's a
saying
very
like
underrated
I'm not
skill.
saying like because there are people that are not normal, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. Like I'm not gonna because I know that
You
it's
know
okay to
what's
be
not
it's okay to be not
normal?
normal. You know,
Do
it's
you know
okay. Like
what's not
there's a lot of
normal?
high functioning people that are not normal. You know, so I'm
Mr.
not trying to
Sir
discriminate no one. You know,
Rothschild,
I'm not trying to
Mr. Sir
discriminate no one.
Rothschild, when I speak on my show, usually people shut up and let me talk. But do you know what's not normal? Talking about marble fireplaces. Ghost 1978 coming in with a big five. FYI, there was a huge mural painted on the side of a big building in MB's stream. It was found easily by searching the image on Google. And I think that's fair. If you put out unique identifiers, is what I like to call them, such as putting a bumper sticker on your vehicle and expecting nobody to know that that's you. Unique identifiers in this world will get you in trouble. Stay away from it, especially if you want to wear a mask on screen and maintain privacy. John Veliquette comes in with a big five, and I'm a blonde, was worth subscribing. So, what makes this guy credible? I'm not sure. And coming over from MB's side, because he's still connected, I'm refusing to disconnect his stream. He has to come on here and do it himself, which means he has to actually pop on the panel again in order to do so. Yasi Rizzo comes up with a big two. Wait, he pays for Kate Patman's courses? I guess so. All right.
I mean, it's from New York. Like that's how they are. Like I'm not sure if you've ever been to New York or you.
That's not
They
true,
they're
man.
they're larger than life characters. Or in the high society, they're like that, dude. They're bombastic. They're you know what I'm saying? It's like entertainment, bro. You guys are taking it. You're deep in it too much. You're taking
No,
it
but
too
to be
deep.
honest, I'll tell you what the argument here is. You cannot advocate for somebody like this because this is basically the why the moral compass of a secular community, the evolution of a secular community's moral compass is always a failed project. Always, always, always.
But what has he done that's not moral?
Well, if he's so great, why doesn't he just advocate for Christian values? Why is he not advocating for traditional moral values? Why is he
I'm
creating
not
this
sure.
new evolution of
I'm not sure if he's a
morality?
Christian or not. Maybe he wants to keep that private. Who knows?
Well, I would argue that that's how you should come at it, so you don't look like a phony guy that's creating his own compass.
There's many
You know
people
what I
who
mean?
show their faces they're phony, man. Just because he wears a mask doesn't mean he's not. Look, bro, look at your TV. Watch your TV. Have you ever turned on the TV? If are you one of those guys that believes everything that's on the TV? Those people
So,
are the
so,
phoniest,
so
fakest
here's the question:
motherfuckers.
if he's a Christian, do you actually agree with him advocating for these
I
secular
don't know his
values?
religion, bro. I don't know his. I didn't ask him what his religion is. He's kept that private. I don't know. He said he believes in God, but I don't know if what other. I don't know. I don't know what religion he is, dude. Like, come on, bro.
Can you keep your Christianity private, Sir Rothschild?
It's up to him what he wants to do with it. You know,
Really not
Christianity. Christianity
It's
is
a
not
trick
about
question,
like,
dude. If
dude,
you keep
there's
it
a
private, you're not a Christian.
no, dude. There's a Bible verse that says that there were many people. I remember there's a Bible verse that says that a lot of people that many people said that they were proclaiming works in his name or doing all this stuff for Jesus, whatever. But God, Jesus said, "Get away from me! I never knew you.
See,
You that practice iniquity."
here's the
Bro,
problem.
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you go around telling people you're a Christian. It's about what you actually do. Like, do you actually obey the law or not? Do you actually have a relationship
Here's
with
the
God?
problem.
Or not?
This
That's
is why.
literally it, dude.
No. Here's the problem. This is why I actually agree with Andrew Wilson on this. That you cannot come and fix this society with more secular values. It's impossible. That's why even this, I agree with him on this red pill movement, anti-red pill movement for that reason specifically. Because these red pill guys are going to come with this new secular mindset. And what it's doing
What do you
is,
mean
let me
secular
finish, please.
mindset, bro?
What it's doing is it's
Andrew
relying on the
Wilson
same, let me
banging
finish,
single
please.
moms,
Let
bro.
me
What the
finish,
fuck?
please.
How
What
is
it's
that
doing is it's
society,
relying
bro?
on the same moral reference for how it brought up its moral framework in the beginning, which is its own whims and desires, its own consequences, which technology is ever evolving and ever changing these consequences and removing any negativity from it. So in the end, they're going to derive to the same basic basically secular, they're going to come to the same problems. They're going to end up, it's just different negative issues. But it's going to end up with the same problem because they're consequentialist, and technology is ever evolving and ever changing those, removing any
Dude, Millionaire Bachelor promotes the truth. The Bible says the truth will set you free, right?
Yeah, but you understand that they're going to...
The whole book is...
Hold up, though.
I can go for days. Let's go, guys.
The only type of truth he's talking about, or at least the ones, correct me if I'm wrong, but the only ones I hear him talking about are like things that women should be in the kitchen,
politics,
and yeah, a little bit of politic play, some financial conversation. Right, that's all fun and games, but like those are literally regurgitated speeches from above. So give me something fresh and new. If you're gonna sit here and say he's speaking the truth, he better be spitting some shit that's new, fresh, and hot off the plate. And Austin Graham coming up with the big 2. MB brags about having devil's 3 ways. Moral? And I will say he did sit here and like literally,
he's a bachelor.
Literally, hold on, stop for a second.
I'm joking.
Stop.
I'm joking.
No, listen for a second. I even sat here and I said, my father is in the chat. My family supports this channel. All of these things, and all he kept trying to come down to boil it to is sexualize me the entire time, telling me I should show more skin and I should basically be a hoe, XYZ, and yada, yada, yada. Is that moral? Is that true?
I mean,
that is very moral, Sarah. It's moral. I love it. Let me tell you why it's moral.
It's up to you, man. It's up to you whether you want to listen to that or not. You know.
But hold on, he sits here and says women should be in the kitchen. He even said Rachel Wilson should be in the kitchen. She shouldn't be online supporting her husband. And here I am. I'm a single woman online playing around and having a good old time, and he's not telling me to get in the kitchen. So you gotta fucking pick one. You either have to take the moral high ground and be an asshole about it and be stringent on what you say should or shouldn't be, or you be a total piece of shit and sexualize women on a screen. Which one?
I mean,
hey, let's sexualize you every day, Sarah. Not me personally, because I'm not a fool, but those guys who choose to do that.
Captain Saberho.
First off, I'm glad that you brought that up with the. I'm glad that you brought up the save a whole part. Look, Sarah, I do understand one thing, that any guy who's going to act like that, we need him. No, we need those type of men. Let me tell you why we need those type of men, because those men lit regular guys who don't know any better who you are. If Sarah's a jump off, then every sleazy guy wants to know that because they're trying to get next, right? But if Sarah's a decent woman, then the guys who might not have a game be like, oh, she's not out here like the rest of them. But it takes the sleazeball test to happen. It happens in varying degrees, but every woman can't pass that test.
Come on, bro. You know women love a bad boy. What are you talking about,
but
bro?
guess what? They'll be in them DMs. Nah, not all women. Not a woman that's continuously failed with bad boys.
Bro,
but you can fail with bad boys consecutively.
Matters, bro, really. You know?
That's not true. Not when you keep failing. When she gets older, she may like it, but it's gonna lead to poor results in her 40s and 50s, and that sucks as a woman. Leave that in the 20s and get your results better by the time you're in the 30s.
They ain't gonna
you should be
listen to
full
that stuff,
swag.
bro. They're gonna keep on doing what they want to do, bro.
Not the ones who are out here crying. You see every meme, every TikTok, every nonsense about every broken woman.
Yeah,
every woman that's
cry and complain about their ex,
blah.
And then they'll go find a guy that's just like him, bro. It happens all the time, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that.
Your picker's broken,
because
man. You need better qualifying questions.
They want excitement, they want thrill, which is fine. I'm just saying that's just how it is, dude.
Well, I blame every woman that does not find out everything they need to know on the first date. Shame on you women. You're terrible. You need to ask qualifying questions. What you mean? Man, shut that up. Because let me tell you, a woman should not find out that a man has a child on the third date. If you don't find that out on the first date, that's your stinking fault. You're a fool. I'm asking everything I need to ask. Ask better qualifying questions.
Gentlemen, allow me to interrupt you. The Pursuit of Faith comes in with the big 50. Thank you so much. I love the pink color, quite frankly. It's my favorite. The $2 store bachelors made me laugh. Keep up the good work, Sarah.
A dollar store bachelor, the Pursuit of Faith. You know what? Because you've got faith in your name, I'm going to be respectful.
And Mike Alvarado is TBE, comes in with the big 2. He says, many Somebody help me with that one.
Manny
Pacquiao.
Pacquiao, Manny Pacquiao, the boxer. Manny Pacquiao is afraid to fight Mike Alvarado. So not Mike Tyson, Mike Alvarado. Okay.
Oh, thank you. I don't know much about that, but
he's a Filipino boxer. Manny
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
He's older now. He's kind of past best date expired.
Oh.
But he's like
Jake Paul doesn't get his hands on him.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right, gentlemen. Finkel, how are you this evening?
Hello. Hi, Rachel.
Hey, Sarge, great quote you threw out there. They that worship the Father must worship in the spirit and the truth. God is spirit. So that's the way you make the connection. It's actually quite a profound quote that you threw out there. It was really good.
Yeah, I'm a Catholic. I agree.
I
with
got
you
a
on that
spirit too. I got a spirit. I don't know if I misheard. God is spirit or God is spirit, because I got mine right now. What are we talking about? Y'all late.
All
I'm
right,
partying
so we proved
already.
Millionaire Bachelor's a real guy. He's the truth. He says what he is, right?
But how did you prove it?
Let's do this. Let's presume.
Unless you want to talk about something else, that's fine.
No, hold on. Let's just presume he's truly a millionaire. All right. If I was a millionaire, would I be playing around on YouTube, wasting my time arguing with people that are not good for me and toxic?
Okay. I get what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. You have this idea of a millionaire in your mind, like, you know what I'm saying, that you have constructed, which I understand. You've probably dealt with some, you know what I'm saying, in your back in the college days, right? But on the carousel days or whatever. But look, let me explain this to you, right? No, I'm joking. But look, let me explain this to you, right? Millionaire Bachelor is a real estate millionaire. So he doesn't have to, it's passive. So all the money he makes, it's completely passive. He doesn't have to, he's set it up to a way where he doesn't have to work as much. So he's got all this time. He probably gets bored, you know? He's got all this money, he's bored, it comes in passive. So why not go on YouTube and express your thoughts? You know what I'm saying? I mean, you would do the same thing if you were in that situation.
There's nothing wrong with expressing your thoughts. I would just question, how can you verify this? Because you're speaking for him as his right hand.
You've seen the Porsche in the video. He's got two Porsches. You seen the Porsche in the video?
You can literally rent one.
Or I can take a picture.
I could make a few phone calls right now and have one to drive.
It'll be a patrol car with lights on.
If you look through his live streams, you see him at multiple different residences that he owns. He really is that guy. Like, he really is a millionaire.
Airbnb is great for being able to be anywhere at any time in any city for just a couple $100
more likely to be a millionaire.
And also, you saw him in a studio. Did you see how big the what do you call it, the ceiling is? Do you see how big that fucking ceiling is?
Shout out to all my thousandaire bachelors. Y'all still got it out there. Don't let the MB fool you. Thousandaire bachelors, you still can make it happen.
You saw how big his ceiling is. There's no way someone that's not a millionaire that doesn't have ceilings that fucking big, man.
Hold on. That's
you saw how big those ceilings are.
Hold on. I'll answer to it. That's also right off of, like, that's a deck exit. Okay. There's a little patio out on the outside. It's very easy to have a simple 2-story, even 3-story home, and have what you would call maybe like a foyer or a mud room that attaches to the patio that would be both stories. It's actually very easy to do and very inexpensive if you think about it from a house perspective.
Okay, he's done videos of himself in his pool.
I'm just saying, for everything that you're going to say.
He showed the house, and it was like 4 stories high.
Okay, Airbnb is really easy.
So he's been Airbnb in that house for the past year.
I actually thought of
so he's spending $1,000 a day for the past year at an Airbnb.
He could very easily. I'm just giving. It's the internet, okay? You don't believe it. I'm a billionaire princess and married to a prince from, I don't know, Timbuktu.
But you see him in that mansion every day for the past year. There's no way he's.
But there's also a lot. He could be a groundskeeper. He could be a rental manager, and it's like an empty lot that hasn't been rented.